Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SJM Commerce Jam. In this video, we will learn accounts to be prepared in the books of consignee. In my last video, I have explained what are the accounts to be prepared in the books of consignor, and this video will be on accounts to be prepared in the books of consignee. So these are the accounts to be prepared in the books of consignee. The first one is the consignor's account. The second one is consignment debtors account, commission account, Dell Credit commission account, and profit and loss account. If goods are sold on credit basis, then only consignment debtors account is required to be prepared. If Dell Credit commission is there, then only Dell Credit commission will come. Otherwise, Dell Credit commission and this consignment debtors account will not come. Now, for to understand this a consignor's account in the books of consignee, it will be required to know the consignor's book consignee's account. Student, you can use a trick over here, and you can make posting in consignor's account here. Whatever is there on the debit side of consignee's account in the books of consignor will come on the credit side there, and whatever is here on the credit side will come on the debit side. Only somewhere the name of the account will change, like see here it's to consignment account, these are the sales, and here it will not come as by consignment, here it will come for cash sales, it will come by cash or bank account, and for credit sale by consignment debtors account will come, and second effect of this will go to the consignment debtors account as to consignor's account. Okay, then after that debit side we have written here to consignment account, goods taken over by consignee, these are the goods taken over, this is the consignee's account in the books of consignor. Again I'm explaining. Then the second effect, or you can't say second effect, like it's a trick to prepare this account in the books of consignee, consignor's account, these are the purchases, so by purchases you have to record. So what was there on the debit side here, same thing are recorded here on the credit side of consignor's account in the books of consignee, cash sales, credit sales, and purchases. Then here you can see the expenses are recorded as by consignment account. Those expenses will come here directly as to cash account, because these are the books of consignee and these are his expenses. So he can write to cash or bank will also do. These are the expenses that he has incurred. Then commission will also come here only on the debit side, to commission, ordinary commission, Dell Credit commission separate you have to record. Then these are the bad dates. When no Dell Credit commission is there, that time students bad dates will come. Okay. When Dell Credit commission is not given, the bad dates will be recorded in the consignor's account, and the second effect will be given to, or you can say credit will be given to consignment debtors account. Because of bad debts your debtors are going to reduce, that's why credit should be given to debtors account, and no Dell Credit commission is there, that's why the consignor's account should be debited. Then the next thing is advance. Here also you can see that advance is given by bank, bills receivable, but when you are preparing books in the books of consignor you have to write bills receivable, and when you are preparing in the books of consignee, consignor's account, you have to write bills payable, because this bill of exchange is bills payable for consignee. And then difference is will go here, the balance will go here, maybe to cash, to bank, bills is payable, or balance carried down, simply you can write balance carried down if accounts are not closed. Now what will come here exactly, that depends on the problem, what is given in the problem, accordingly you have to give effect. Then the next is consignment debtors account. As I said that here we are writing by consignment debtors. The second effect will come here as consignor's account. These are the sales, and then whenever cash is collected from them, then by cash or bank account, this is the cash collected from debtors. Then bad debts will come here. Now these are bad debts again. This is the second effect of what we have written here as a two consignment debtors account. The second effect of this is recorded here. Because of bad debts your debtors are going to reduce, so bad debts will come. Now here you can see that twice I have mentioned bad debts, both will not come. If Del Creditor Commission is not there, then by consignor's account will come, and if Del Creditor Commission is there, then by Del Creditor Commission will come. Please be careful. I'm repeating it that both these things will not come here. If Del Creditor Commission is not paid, then the consignor is supposed to bear those expenses or that loss of bad debts. That's why bad debts will be recorded in his name. And if Del Creditor Commission is given, then a consignee is going to suffer or going to bear that bad debts. That's why he will adjust that bad debts to the Del Creditor Commission, because Del Creditor Commission is given for collection from debtors. It is given whenever goods are sold on credit basis. That time only this Del Creditor Commission is given, and then bad debts become the responsibility of the consignee. That's why he will adjust those bad debts in his income, and that income is his Del Creditor Commission. Okay, I hope the point is clear. Then commission account you have to prepare. This is the second effect of this normal commission, ordinary commission, by consignor's account, and difference you have to transfer to profit and loss account. This is the second effect of what we have written in consignor's account. On debit side to Del Creditor Commission. This is the second effect by consignor's account. Now, as I said, whenever bad debts are there, when Del Creditor Commission is given and bad debts are there, those bad debts will be adjusted in Del Creditor Commission account, and difference will be transferred to profit and loss account. Suppose Del Creditor Commission is 20,000 and bad debts are 1,000, then 19,000 will be his income through this Del Creditor Commission will be transferred to profit and loss account. Then profit and loss account, here you can see the second effect of this. This is a normal commission, ordinary commissions, and this is the Del Creditor Commission. So this is by commission, normal commission by Del Creditor Commission. This is the second effect of the same. And then whatever expenses he has incurred, that will also come on the debit side. And finally, the balance will be transferred to profit and loss account. See, he has earned this. This is his income, and these are his expenses. And if the income is greater than the expenses, then difference will be transferred to debit side to profit and loss account, and that will be taken in the balance sheet. If the expenses are greater than income, then this P&L account difference, or this difference will come on the credit side as by P&L account, and that will be your loss, and that will come in the negative amount, and that will go to the balance sheet. Whether it's profit or loss, both are going to the balance sheet ultimately. Okay, so in this way we have seen the accounts to be prepared in the books of consignee. You can use the consignor's books, consignee account, to give to prepare this consignee's books, consignor's account. Same thing are come, only the side is different, and somewhere names of the accounts are changed. These are the expenses incurred by him. This is the bad. These are the bad dates when Del Creditor Commission is not given. This is the normal commission. This is Del Creditor Commission, and this is the advance. This is the closing balance. Here you can see sales, cash sales, credit sales, and goods taken over. These are the purchases. Then consignment debtors account, second effect of sales, then collection from debtors, then bad debts. Both will not come. If Del Creditor Commission is not there, then bad debts will be recorded under consignor's name, and if Del Creditor Commission is there, then will be recorded, will go, debit will be given to the Del Creditor Commission account. Then commission account, this is the regular commission by consignor. This is the second effect of what we have written here. Um, this is the on consignor's account debit side. This is the second effect, and difference will be transferred to profit and loss account. Then Del Creditor Commission, this is again the second effect of the same, and here bad dates are there. So as I have given example, 20,000 is your Del Creditor Commission, 1,000 are the bad dates, 19,000 will be your ultimate income from Del Creditor Commission. This is the profit and loss account, second effect of normal and Del Creditor Commission. Expenses if any, and balance is transferred to ultimately to profit and loss account. Again, I am telling you all students that this is sometimes students find it difficult to record the bad dates, so please be careful while recording the bad dates. You can watch this video again to revise and solve maximum problems from Manan and Set Publication book or any textbook if you want, and ask your queries in comment box. I will try to answer. Okay, thank you. Best of luck.